Welcome back, everyone, to the Mario Kart World Vehicle Tournament. Today we are tackling rounds 25 and 26 of the tournament. For round 25, we have the Blastronaut 3 versus the Rally Kart. Baby Rosalina is our character for the day. Well, not for the day, but for the round. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to the stats. The weight is exactly the same. The speed and handling are slightly off. It's actually a little bit hard to tell, but they are actually slightly off. And the acceleration, it's probably more off compared to the other three stats, but you know, it is what it is. They're both like close to each other, not too crazy different. So, alright, gotta reset everything once again. And for this GP, we have Mario Circuit, Peach Stadium, Choco Mountain, and Salty Speedway. Alright, Mario Circuit is up first. If you guys are not familiar with this Mario Circuit, I would be surprised if anyone here isn't at this point, considering how long Mario Kart World will be out now. Honestly, this video will probably be going up in August, maybe actually probably later in August, probably like September, maybe even October, I'm not sure. But yeah, this track is a combination of Mario Circuits 1, 2, and 3. It is very, very interesting how they did this. I'm more curious on how someone's going to recreate this for Mario Kart Wii. Because I do plan on doing this track for Formula Kart Wii whenever it does get recreated. I'm not quite sure how someone will recreate it, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually. I just hope it will be playable is all. Maybe. I don't know. So, yeah. Anyways, going back to the race here. We're starting the third section of Mario Circuit 3 here. Yeah, this is honestly a very unique way of playing these tracks without, like, really changing much of them. You're just combining them together. If only Mario Circuit 4 existed in this, but that one just never happened, because Mario Circuit 4 just doesn't exist in Nintendo. I mean, I can't really blame them. Mario Circuit 4 is not really that great of a track. A lot of people say it's just a mirrored version of Mario Circuit 3, just as well as little distortions here and there. And I can see it. Anyways, though, back to the race. I wasn't really commentating much on it, because I was just explaining this track to y'all. But Blastronaut 3 got themselves a 3-point lead over the Rally Kart, but there's still 3 more races to go. You really think, what is it? An intermission track would be this long? But that's not the case here with, Mario Circuit, the Peach Stadium. A 5-section intermission track, which I would say this is probably the longest intermission track in the game. Yeah, by far. It has to be. I would be surprised if it's not. Because we're just counting the intermission part itself. We're not counting, like, the final lap or laps of the track along with it. Just the intermission track itself is super long. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to say the least. Okay, Rally Kart getting a coin block. Blastronaut 3 getting triple mushrooms. I don't think either one of them hit any of those flying rings, which is unfortunate to see. But it is what it is. Oh my god. Whoa! Blastronaut 3 getting ready for takeoff there. Holy crap. It did a trick off a freaking car and then did another trick off of a, I think a lamppost or something. Like, holy moly. It was really about ready for takeoff. Okay. Oh, we got ourselves a, some kind of, looks like a, some kind of dairy product. I think it's a soft serve ice cream or something. I don't know. I'm not really that big into ice cream. I'm sorry. That probably offended a lot of people just for me saying that, but I've just never really liked ice cream that much. I mean, I'll try it. I'll eat some if I, like, have to, but, like, it's just never been my first sweet I would ever go for, that's for sure. I'm more in the chocolate chip cookies, brownies, and, milk chocolate. Hershey's milk chocolate, to be more specific. Never really been a fan of ice cream or anything. Looks like both of the carts are going to have a change in costumes here. Because I think the Blasternaut 3's costume is the touring costume, if I'm not mistaken. And we're getting the, I think that's the Pro Racer costume. It's really hard to memorize all the costumes here. Some of them stand out very well, other ones just kind of blend in with each other, I'd say. But yeah. Actually, that might actually be the Sightseer costume. Maybe. It's either the Touring or a Sightseer costume. It's one of those two, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, though, we're on Peach Stadium now. And Blasternaut 3, I think, hit a banana there. And a fireball. That's going to bring him back a lot there. I don't know why I'm saying him. It's an inanimate object. Got a green shell and a boomerang now. Okay. And Blasternaut 3 is just throwing that boomerang like it's no tomorrow. Because who cares about that thing? Alright, second place for the Rally Kart. Third place for the Blasternaut 3. Man, Peach Stadium was actually a pretty good track. I have the CPU set on hard. They should be on hard. Y'all saw it in the beginning there, so they should be on hard. If they're not, then I apologize. Anyways, though, yeah. It's now a 1-point lead going to the Blasternaut 3, so 2 races left. It's anyone's game right now. Alright, we're going from a very long intermission track to a pretty short one, to say the least. Alright, music. This is Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road. I love how I always am just guessing the music here. I forgot to do it on the last one. That's my mistake there, guys, but it's whatever. Okay. A banana for the Blasternaut 3 and a mushroom for the Rally Kart, which was triple bananas and triple mushrooms, but, you know, I wasn't paying attention, man. I was too focused trying to guess the music here. Very interesting that we're having Rainbow Road music for not even a Rainbow Road intermission course, which is only one of. There really should be more intermission courses going to Rainbow Road than just the one for Peach Stadium. Like, there's other tracks that are around Rainbow Road. Why can't they get an intermission course going there? Like, really? And why doesn't Rainbow Road have any intermission courses going to any other courses? It's just Rainbow Road. That's your only option. Like, that's kind of boring if you ask me. I hope they release an update to where they add more. Well, I guess that would be DLC. That would be the purpose of DLC, to update the game, add more shit, and, you know, yeah, do all that jazz. Alright, a gold mushroom for the Blasternaut 3. Okay. Oh, and there goes a coin shell going. Thought I saw another coin shell for a second there. Maybe not. Okay. Blasternaut 3 got 5 coins. Rally Kart got 3 coins. If you're doing a normal run of this track, most of the time, both contestants can end up with 20 coins. Oh, man. I'm not quite sure what hit the Rally Kart there. I think it was that coin shell, actually. Triple mushrooms, the coin shell for Blastronaut 3. Boomerang and triple mushrooms for the rally cart. I like how the boomerang actually goes on the railing. It doesn't just go off. That's unfortunate. Man, rally cart not doing so well right here. In 12th place right now. Blastronaut 3 got 5th, so that's gotta be like 3, maybe a 4-point difference right there. Most likely. Yep, a 3-point difference. So, Blastronaut 3 is up with 4 points. Rally Cart can still make a miracle happen. Just so you all remember, the score to beat is 30 points with the Real Racer and Hot Rod. Getting 5 points or more is definitely doable here for the Rally Cart. So, yeah, we might have another contestant for the fill-in spot, or whatever you want to call it. The best loser. Sure, we'll go with that. Alright, the final race starting off on Salty Speedway. Oh, I never realized you actually start on the track in the water. Huh, I actually did not know that. Starting in the canals of Venice, because this track is based off of Italy. Yeah, I'm glad they actually gave this track, though, a name. And not like Venice, Venice Vroom, or something like that. Like how they fucking do in Mario Kart Tour with the city name and then some random ass word afterwards, like Berlin Byways or London Loop or frickin' Paris Promenade, whatever. I hate those tour tracks, man. I hate them. Anyways, though, Blastronaut 3 getting triple reds and a blue shell. Rally Cart getting gold mushrooms and a bullet bill. Okay, Blastronaut 3 going for takeoff once again. Oh my lord. Boomerang for the Rally Cart. Okay. And I get hit by a banana. How unfortunate. And there goes that boomerang. Alright. I don't think either one of them are going for that, dash food there. Both of them getting triple mushrooms. So that won't really do much. They'll still be equal distance from one another for the most part. Triple greens and blue for the Rally Cart. Triple mushrooms and a Mega Mushroom for Blastronaut. Okay. Alright. Rally Cart's starting to throw those triple greens. Throwing both of them there. And the Blastronaut squishes the Rally Cart. The Rally Cart gets a gold mushroom from the Boo. That's a pretty good pull, I ain't gonna lie. Triple mushrooms for the Blastronaut. And triple mushrooms for the Rally Cart as well. Yeah, pulling a gold mushroom from a Boo, not an easy task, that's for sure. Because I think the Boo only goes for players that are above you, not behind you. I'm pretty sure it was like that in 8 Deluxe. Well, I think it starts with players above you, then it might go for players behind you. I'm not quite sure. That might have been how it was in 8 Deluxe. I'm not quite sure. It's hard to tell. I don't know all the ins and outs of every single item in all the Mario Kart games. All the technical stuff, I'd say. Alright, 9th place for the Blastronaut, 10th place for the Rally Cart. Blastronaut 3 is going to be moving on, but will the Rally Cart have enough points to try to make it back? And the answer is yes, because it is now up to 31 points. So, yeah. Good job to, yeah, the Rally Cart for knocking off the Hot Rod and Real Racer's chance of coming back. So, yeah, score to beat is now 31 points. And good job to the Blastronaut 3 as well for moving on to the next bracket of the tournament. Now let us move on to round, opening up Google Chrome by accident, round 26 of the tournament. I forgot to turn on my mic there, whoops. All right, for round 26 of the tournament, we have the Carpet Flyer versus the Bitty Buggy. I sure hope the last race had my mic on, otherwise that's going to be very embarrassing. Okay, yeah. And we got Sailor Baby Peach as our character here. I can't think straight now because I'm trying to think if I actually have my mic on for that. I should have. I probably should have. I hope. We'll see whenever the video goes up. Anyways, yeah, looking at the stats, the Bitty Buggy has much more acceleration and handling. Actually, not that much more handling. Yeah, the acceleration is definitely much greater. The speed is much less compared to the Carpet Flyer. And the weight is a little bit less than the Carpet Flyer. Handling is about almost the same for both of them, so it's not too bad. Alright, and for this GP, yes, they were set on hard. We got Peach Beach, Whistletop Summit, Crown City, and Cheap Cheap Falls. Alright, first race, we got Peach Beach here. It's kind of fitting we have Baby Peach here a little bit. It's kind of fitting. Because Peach, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Alright, Bitty Buggy getting a triple mushrooms. Pulling triple mushrooms. So, I just realized something earlier whenever I was working with my little Excel spreadsheet here. Remember when I said that we needed one of these vehicles to come back? No, we don't. We actually don't need a vehicle to come back for the next bracket. That's the next bracket. We'll need another racer to come back for the following bracket. So yeah, I was just wasting my time with that. So I apologize if any of you guys figured that out in advance. Y'all can do math, which I apparently cannot. There's 10 races in this bracket here. Yeah. 10 rounds in this bracket. Next round would have 5. And yeah. We would need someone to come back for that. So yeah. I can't believe I didn't figure that out earlier. That's so stupid. Anyways, though, going back to the race, Bitty Buggy had a Mega Mushroom and a coin shell. Throwing the coin shell up on the railing. Easy access to some coins right there. Okay, I hope my nose isn't bleeding right now. Both of them pulling triple mushrooms. That'll help them catch up a little bit to each other. Okay, right now Carpet Flyer only has 1. Bitty Buggy has 2 mushrooms. Come on, Bitty Buggy. That is such an easy chance to pass right there. Gonna take it? It takes the pass, but the Carpet Flyer gets the box. And they pull triple mushrooms, so Carpet Flyer is gonna be getting some extra points here. Definitely. Yeah. That's probably gonna be only 1 extra point, though, so won't really matter that much. 1 point difference does not matter. Actually, it's not even a point difference, so this was a pretty useless race, to say the least. That's the way I view it. If the points end up in a tie, then the race was pretty much pointless. Might as well just be a 3-race GP. Alright, second race on Whistletop Summit here. I've said the name right for once. I didn't have to hesitate this time. I don't know why I always say Whistletop Summit when it's Whistle Stop. Because of train stop. I've said this probably multiple times during these tournaments here, but it's true. I keep on saying top instead of stop. I don't know why. But it is what it is. Anyways, though, triple greens for the Bitty Buggy right now, and there they all go. A Mega Mushroom for... Whoa! Whoa there. Holy crap. Oh my lord. Some weird physics right there. With the train and that Mega Mushroom, to say the least. So, is the new thing gonna be Mario Kart World physics for the win? Because, let's be real here. This game is like becoming almost as broken as Mario Kart Wii. It's not nearly as broken. Mario Kart Wii is a much more broken game compared to this. But with how many shortcuts and craps in this game, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think we need to start a new trend saying Mario Kart World physics for the win. That's just my humble opinion, though. Anyways, though, Ice Flower for the Bitty Buggy and a Mega Mushroom for the Carpet Flyer here. Oh, and the Bitty Buggy getting hit by a red shell. Hate to see that. Oh my lord, look at that. Is that coal? That is coal. Interesting. Coal's pretty cool, if you ask me. Couldn't get it because coal. Okay, that was terrible. Alright, and both of them gonna be getting hit by in the train here. Very easily. Alright, triple greens for Carpet Flyer. Carpet Flyer is doing pretty good over the Bitty Buggy right now. A little bit surprised on that, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, a star for the Carpet Flyer and a super horn for the Bitty Buggy. How the hell do you get a star and a higher up placement than a super horn? That doesn't make sense. What the hell is this game on? A bomb for the Carpet Flyer, a boo for the Bitty Buggy. Glad it used that boo because now it avoided that boomerang that was going to be hitting it. Okay, third place and fourth place, so that's going to only be a 1-point lead there, but still, that's pretty good. Not like we need a vehicle to come back or anything. Now that I've realized that we don't need that. But hey, it is what it is. Whatever. Wow, look at that. 5 players are in 4th right now. Bitty Buggy is in 9th. Oh, and it's a 1-point difference. That's crazy. That's just goes to show how weird this point system is. The fact you could get the same points for multiple placements, I really don't like that. I kind of wish it was a little bit more like strict, but it is what it is. For once, we are not playing a full race on Crowd City. We're playing an intermission, one of the sections of Crowd City. Alright, yeah, this song is, yeah, this is Mario World. Super Mario World. The overworld theme, I think. Pretty sure we've actually had this song earlier already. Yeah, it's the overworld theme, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm like 99% sure it's the overworld theme from Mario World. Alright, both of them pulling Mega Mushrooms right now. That's pretty good. Mega Mushrooms are always a good item to pull. Okay. Now we got a blue shell and a super horn. Yeah, we got the blue shell and the item that can destroy the blue shell. I wonder, can the super horn destroy a coin shell? Probably. Because destroying a coin shell is actually easier than you think it would be. Alright, triple bananas for a Carpet Flyer and a ball, as well as a bomb. We got some bullies out on the track right now. Which, I'm not quite sure why the bully design went through a change. Because if you guys remember the bully design in Mario 64, you'll know it does not look blue. It was black. The horns were more sticking straight up. I guess it kind of looked like the devil. Maybe it was too satanic. Maybe people were complaining it was too satanic. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if people were complaining it was too satanic. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Because with how sensitive some people are these days. Yeah. Just gonna keep it real. Anyways, a boomerang and a super horde for the carpet flyer. I mean, it already had the super horde, but just now pulled a boomerang. Okay. I have no clue what section of Crown City this is. This is like the, pretty sure it's just like the Mushroom Cup, variant. I think. Yeah, it's just the Mushroom Cup variant of this track. So yeah, there's the Mushroom Cup variant and the Shell Cup variant. I'm not quite sure if there's any other variants of this track. I don't think you can drive it through backwards on any of the variants or something. I don't know. Blue Shell for the Carpet Flyer. Ice Flower for the Bitty Buggy. Man, yeah, Bitty Buggy is just not doing as good as I thought it would be. Carpet Flyer seems to be the more superior vehicle here. Not gonna lie. Granted, the way things work out might have stuff to do with the characters, because the characters, you know, all have different stats. Lightweights, middleweights, heavyweights. They all got different stats, so that definitely has a big influence to it. Like, perhaps if we used a heavy character, things would be different. I'm not quite sure. But, yeah. Another 1-point difference going to the Carpet Flyer here. Only a 2-point lead. Bitty Buggy could definitely make that up very easily. On to the last race. Alright, finishing things off on Cheap Cheap Falls here. Will the Bitty Buggy manage to make the comeback this race, or will the Carpet Flyer take it away? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Carpet Flyer getting the box. And it is triple green shells, and it hits the Bitty Buggy with one of them. That is not good for the Bitty Buggy, that's for sure. Alright. Both of them getting the item. We got triple mushrooms and a mega mushroom. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, both items are pretty good. Oh gosh, Bitty Buggy going up on top there. That might be able to catch it up a lot there, considering driving on a railway is much faster than driving in the water. Ooh, a mega mushroom for the Carpet Flyer. Okay. How interesting. And now it's using the mega mushroom. Both contestants getting the box. Triple mushrooms and a gold mushroom. Okay, not too bad. And they both get shocked out. You hate to see it. Oh, I thought Bitty Buggy was going to get that ground mushroom there. Oh gosh. Carpet Flyer riding on the wall right now. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. Oh lord, I wasn't even paying attention. I don't even know how that happened. They definitely tricked off of something. Something happened. I don't know. Triple mushroom for the Bitty Buggy, though. Not bad. Carpet Flyer up on the top railing. Okay. Yeah, Bitty Buggy got a little bit of catching up to do. But they got a gold mushroom, so that'll help them out a lot. Only 2 placements behind, technically. So, yeah, not far behind at all. Alright, both of them getting the box. Bitty Buggy just barely got that box. Both of them pulling triple mushrooms. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And there goes Carpet Flyer up on the wall again. Holy moly. Matter of fact, that didn't really give him much of a advantage, to say the least. Which I'm a little bit surprised on. Alright. Gold mushroom for the Bitty Buggy. This is its chance to try to make something happen here. When is it going to start using it, though? It's going to have to start using it soon. Because we're almost at the end. When are you going to use it, Bitty Buggy? Oh, well, that's not going to help it at all, actually. Okay, it's getting 8th. What's Carpet Flyer gonna get? Is it gonna get 13th? Yes, it is. Is it gonna be a tie? Are we gonna have a tie here? Yes, we are. Okay. Well, you guys know what we do for ties. Since we don't need to bring any vehicles back for the next bracket of the tournament, it's time to do a knockout tour. Alright, for this knockout rally, we will be doing it on the ice rally here. I'm just gonna skip this here. We're starting off on Sky High Sunday because no track really starts off on Cheap Falls. This is the one that's the closest because it's race number 4. There were 2 other ones that had Cheap Falls, but they were on race number 5. So yeah, whichever one of these 2 end up in the higher placement will be the one that wins. Alright, so Carpet Flyer pulling two dash foods. What a fucking glutton, am I right? Holy moly. Who the hell needs 2 dash foods? Wow, they actually were 2 different outfits. That's surprising. On the same course, pulling 2 different outfits. That's crazy. That really shouldn't be possible, but I guess it is. Alright, triple mushrooms for the Carpet Flyer, mega mushrooms for the Bitty Buggy here. Yeah, this is honestly a really good way to determine a tiebreaker. It's just doing a knockout rally. Okay. Whenever they add DLC to this game, I always say this like so many times, but I'm really looking forward to freaking spending my money on more stuff for this game. I want to see more stuff for this game, and I want it now, but it won't happen now. It's way too early for that, unfortunately. It's only been like 1 month since the game's been out. Alright, well, I think this is going to be very quick, to say the least, considering the Bitty Buggy is at 19th. Actually, will they both be able to move on? Yes, yes they are. I thought Carpet Flyer was going to be out there, but nope, they actually managed to pull it off. So yeah, anyways, as I was saying, whenever DLC comes out, I really hope they add in a feature to where you can make a custom knockout tour. You just pick 6 adjacent tracks from, yeah, the whole, like, yeah, whole world and whatnot. And you could just do something that you can't normally do. Like, that would be so much fun. People would love that. Like, Nintendo, if anyone from Nintendo is watching this video, please make that happen. Please make that a reality. And also, please bring back the custom item format. Those are 2 things I really hope to God happen for DLC. Because, like, I would be so happy. Like, the amount of content I could make for this channel with that stuff is just endless. Absolutely endless. That's why I want it so badly. There's more Mario Kart World content, the better. I'm not wrong about that. Alright. Well. Okay, Bitty Buggy not getting a box here. Carpet Flyer also not getting a box. Okay, Bitty Buggy's up to 15th. Carpet Flyer up to 19th. And it looks like the Bitty Buggy will be moving on here. So, actually, no, they weren't. That was not the finish line. Okay. Well, then, I was completely wrong. But, yeah, technically, wow, oh, wait, you have to hit next to see the results. Yeah, technically, the Bitty Buggy was the winner. Even though they both got knocked out, it was in the higher placement, so yeah. Bitty Buggy moves on. And there's my cat. Hi, kitty. Yeah, Carpet Flyer is eliminated. Really hate to see it end off that way, but that's just the way things roll sometimes. Anyways, though, guys, hope you all have enjoyed these rounds on the Mario Kart World Tournament. vehicle tournament. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Tune in next time where we will tackle rounds 27 and 28 of the tournament. See you all then.